What's going on, my friend? Bill Thompson here. I'm the creator and founder of Soul Travelers University and the High Income Coaching Secrets. And in this video right here, I'm going to break down the exact process of what I call the ultimate sales journey. So if you're a coach or a course creator and you're having a hard time getting people to buy your stuff, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. And I'm also going to show you how to exactly do that at a premium dollar as well, too. All right, so let's break down this entire process from start to finish, okay? And I'm gonna do this as simple as possible so it can click with you, but also to give you the ability to have some light bulbs go off. And if you want to be able to dive a little bit deeper into this, we can do that as well too. So number one, first and foremost, the very beginning of the ultimate sales journey has to come from a free giveaway, a freebie, an ebook, a guidebook, whatever the case may be. But it's that freebie has to be congruent to your back end offer, right? So this is what starts the ultimate sales journey and creates consistency from the front door all the way to the back door. Okay. And this is extremely important when you want somebody to have little to no resistance when they get to the point of making a purchase from you. Okay. So that's number one, the freebie. All right. So the next thing is going to go into what is going to be your core content, or what I like to use as an orientation call. Okay. You can do this live. You can do this pre-recorded. It doesn't matter. You can do it live for a while and then flip it over to pre-recorded, however you choose to do this. Okay. I like to use the core content as the ability to deliver essentially what I focus on with all of my students. Okay. So you're going to break down a few key pieces of what you focus on within your development of your students, or what you're doing within the process of fulfillment of your product or service. Right. And then essentially you want to be able to give the viewer or the potential customer the ability to have a little bit more of an inside look into your internal organization, your mission, your vision, your core values, your core beliefs. These are all so incredible. So when you're building a course, or you're creating a coaching program or something of that nature, you know, the way I teach my students is not to just build some little itty bitty $17, $27 course or something like that, but have something that's very premium, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, $20,000 of a program, to where you can really make an extremely powerful impact in somebody's life. But you also get extremely premium students as well too, being able to charge premium dollar. So in order to have somebody to be able to make a premium purchase, this sales journey has to be extremely smooth and streamlined, and not swimming up river, but floating downstream, right? So we got the freebie, the free giveaway right out the gate. That's going to flow right into your core content. There's going to be many different ways that we can drip into that core content. Okay, whether it's organic methods, whether it's paid methods, it doesn't matter. We're always going to drip to the core content. Okay, that core content is going to give that student the clarity of exactly what you do, how you do it, and the reasons behind doing it, right? So at that point, we're going to now get a discovery call in. So they're going to have the ability to either book that call themselves, or you or your staff, or VA or whoever is going to be picking up the phone when these leads come in on that freebie, because you're going to be getting phone numbers as well, and you're going to be calling these people. You're going to be letting them know, hey, check out this core content. You're not going to say it like this, obviously, but you're going to lead them to the core content. And then we're going to be booking them for their discovery call. Before that discovery call, they're already consuming that freebie, and they're already consuming that orientation call, from my perspective, right? Super key to be able to have a very fluid fluid discovery call. That's super key. So that core content is going to lead to a very just a smooth process of having a great, really powerful phone call. Okay, I like to do my calls through Zoom, so I can do, put a name with a face. Okay, so what do we got? We got the free offer in the front, of the freebie, the free giveaway, leading to your core content, leading to the discovery call. All through this process, emails, SMSs, and phone calls are being dripped to be able to get this person potentially on the phone that wants to do business with you, right? So when we have that discovery call, that is not only a pre-qualification for you, but it's also a pre-qualification for the potential student, because you don't want to, especially from a coaching perspective, if you're not selling a product that's going out in big bulk and stuff like that, you want to be very selective of who you work with and who you choose to have as your student, but also giving your student the ability to choose you as their coach, right? That's really, really important and really powerful. And when you give that power over to them, walking them through this process, it builds rapport and it builds trust, and it gives the ability for the potential customer to make decisions on their own with confidence, backing that up, educated decisions based upon all of this information and core content that they've consumed prior to getting to that phone conversation with you. Okay. So when you're on that conversation, essentially, there's going to be many different ways to have a discovery call. And I'm not going to break that down on this video right here. But the main objective, though, is for the pre-qualification process. And then if you feel it's a good fit, now we're going to move into the next step of the ultimate sales journey, which is going to be what I call the enrollment invitation or the offer presentation. Okay. This is going to be delivered through an evergreen presentation. So it's pre-recorded. You can do it live. I recommend doing your orientation call and all of these the things that I'm talking about. I recommend doing them live in the beginning, but once you get to the point of doing them, I've probably done my presentations 500 times. You know what I mean? So I can do it. I can close my eyes and even picture the slides in my head. So when you get to that point, you can turn them evergreen, right? And that creates even more automation for you. But the enrollment invitation is essentially the next step for you to be able to extend your offer. Okay. This is what it starts to wrap up the ultimate sales journey. But this is the most important part to be able to close things out the right way. So the core content builds into the offer presentation. Remember, congruent from front to back. Okay. So the core content is now built into the offer presentation. That offer presentation is going to, I'm not a salesy type of guy, so I don't, add a whole bunch of fluff into the stuff that I do. I just stack it up, show as much value that I can possibly give, and then I chop it down to the best that I can possibly chop it down. So that way the potential customer has the ability to see everything very clearly and make a very, clear decision based upon facts of what they're going to be receiving from a fulfillment perspective, and not like a whole bunch of fluff that although I think, decisions are made based upon emotion, I think it's important to give your potential customers a very clear and educated ability to make a decision themselves. You know what I mean? So this process is super key. So you got the enrollment invitation right now that they're going through, and then there's some homework and stuff. There's still, I wouldn't call it core content, but it's still some content they're dripping into, your potential customer to be able to start wrapping up the ultimate sales journey. Okay. So let's start from the beginning. We got the free giveaway, right? Congruent from front to back. Free giveaway, core content. Free giveaway is building into the core content. The core content is building into the discovery call. The discovery call is building into the enrollment invitation or the offer presentation. Okay. Now within that offer presentation, right, there's a little bit of I've dropped some extra homework is what I call it in there through the process. And then the last thing to close the deal is obviously the closing call. And this, when you get on this closing call, if this is done right, if this process is done right, if you do it to a T, I promise you, the only resistance that you will have at that closing call is, man, I love this, but I just don't have the money. That should be the only hesitation. That should be the only resistance. And we show you how to get rid of that as well, too, because we offer like funding options for all of our customers and our students as well, too. So we give the ability to have in-house financing. So when it gets to the place of us making a premium offer to our students, if they don't have the money, that's okay. We can help them get it, So this process will give you the ability to sell $15, $20, $30, $40, $50,000 programs with little to no resistance if this is done right. Okay. So if this video resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, please drop the thumbs up on it. Subscribe to this channel, and I'm going to be dropping videos like this for you all the time to be able to help give you some clarity on the development of your coaching program and your process and all your systems and all that good stuff. I'm here. Anything that you need, please reach out for me, okay? So I appreciate your time. I'm sending nothing but love, blessings, and good vibes your way, and I'm out of here. One love.